This is an Uncharted North and Interparty Conflict collaboration. Welcome to Sleepaway, the RPG. My name is Gabe, and this is a collaboration with the great people over at Uncharted North and Full Round Action Gaming. I did not think through this intro. We'll go around the table and everybody else can introduce themselves too. Next up, Freeman.
Hi, my name's Freeman from the Frosty Lands of Canada, as usual. This has been not quite sprung on Gabe. It was actually Gabe's idea, but inspired by his previous idea, the Elemental Ps that we ran, which was super fun. So we're super stoked to come and play another game with you, Gabe. Awesome. I am Freeman from Uncharted North. We have an actual play, Stemming the Tide, where we run Abomination Vaults in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, as well as Encounter This, which was previously a 5th Edition based creature discussion podcast, now switched to Pathfinder 2nd Edition after our 100th episode. We kind of keep pushing those shows, and we're trying to add more and more content, and Gabe is one of our favorite collaborators, so thank you for this, Gabe.
Thank you.
Next
up is Scott.
Is Scott, my my lowly representative, Scott. You want to chime in next?
Absolutely. My name's Scott. You may recognize this voice from the Uncharted North Network, where I am an actor on Stemming the Tide. I play Sage Tulok. So... Well, I mean, actor is a little bit.
I would say it's easy to recognize your voice because it's the only voice we hear on the.
That's right. Hey, maybe you'll hear a character voice tonight, or maybe you won't. Anyways, that's me. Nice to meet y'all.
Thanks for coming, Scott.
Nice to meet you too. This is actually the first time I'm meeting you, Scott.
That's not true. That's not true.
Not?
You ran through one session of an unsuccessful.
You were in that, weren't you?
Technical difficulties, one shot. And I am very sad because I would love to go back to that character I made. So,
sure.
Maybe one day.
Maybe one day.
If you're lucky.
Next up, Cam.
Hi, I'm Cam. You've heard me on the Elemental Ps. Freeman refuses to let me on the main show because he fears my power. But yeah, no, I'm happy to be back. I'm officially a part of Uncharted North now. I still do full round action gaming stuff, but I'm here to represent Uncharted North tonight.
Okay.
And I am super happy to get this going because I'm super excited. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Cool. So let me just briefly say what Sleepaway is. Sleepaway is a diceless, GM-less RPG themed around summer camp, kind of like the magic of summer camp, and with a horror genre to it. There's a lot of horror stuff in this game. Hopefully that will come into play. Maybe it won't. Maybe we'll just have a lot of fun, talking about our feelings and stuff. There's plenty of opportunity for that in the game. But I'm a huge lover of anything summer camp. If there's a summer camp movie, if there's a summer camp book, if there's summer camp anything, I'm all about it. So I also love horror. So when I found out that there is a summer camp themed horror game that has mechanics for role-playing, it blew my mind. So I had to offer it up to these great people and see if we could make a fun game out of it.
I don't know if I'm speaking out of turn here, Gabe, but
you were.
Did you perchance go to summer camp when you were young?
I did, actually, and that's something I wanted to talk to the three of you about before we actually get into the game. Which of you, if any, have gone to summer camp? And do you have a fun memory of doing so?
I'm an Eagle Scout, and so I've been to so many summer camps. My favorite one is definitely when I went to Tennessee, and it was for like a jamboree or something like that, right? And there was probably 100 plus troops, and we started organizing like just this massive capture the flag tournament thing,
that's awesome.
Where you would try to capture the other scout troops' little flag or whatever. And little did they know we were competitive. We used to go out to our scoutmaster's private property. Like he had some land outside of Houston, and we would go there and straight up dig jails build fences, and we were absolute menaces to society. We should have never been allowed fucking knives, but yeah, that's like every Eagle Scout ever, I guess, is just like a well-maintained, functioning member of society that just really wants to put people like just steal flags. Just steal all the flags.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was like one of my favorite memories as a kid, is just like literally crawling through mud to go under some other scout troop's barrier and then cutting it down from the other side so the rest of my friends could get in.
It's wild. I didn't do anything like that. I went to a church camp for maybe like 4 years in a row, and I really enjoyed it. You know, I was a kid, and I was getting to meet people that I didn't know otherwise, and it was just always a ton of fun. I remember there was probably one of my favorite memories is my first year. Me and the other guys in my bunk, we were making so much noise after lights out. Like we wouldn't stop making fart noises. You know, you're a kid, you discover
Classic.
fart noises, and
Of course.
And so
a classic banger.
our counselor was trying so hard to please go to sleep, stop making all this noise, and we wouldn't. So he made a deal with us. He was like, "All right, I will give you 5 minutes to make all the fart noises you could possibly make, but then after those 5 minutes, you gotta go to sleep." And we all agreed. So for 5 minutes, it was just the loudest fart noises you could make.
Symphony of
for
farts.
5 minutes.
Just a cacophony.
And there was even one point. There was one point, maybe 3 minutes in, the door slammed open, and he was like, "You guys!" And then he made the loudest fart noise of any of us. And then he left the room.
Awesome.
And so when we were done, of course, we were quiet after that. But the cabin next to ours had heard us doing it, and then they started doing it because they
Oh
thought
no.
they were allowed to do it. So
Those poor
Now with
counselors.
flatulence.
Oh
Yep.
man.
good times. Good times.
Brutal.
Freeman and Scott, have either of you been to summer camp?
I have never been to a sleepover summer camp.
Me neither.
Yeah.
I grew up sailing with my family where we'd sleep over in the boat places. I went to a one-night leadership retreat in high school, which was at a place that was a summer camp. Maybe it was 2 nights. So that was like kind of the closest thing I'd had. It was at like what was a religious summer camp, big crucifix by the beach and stuff like that. Was really out of my wheelhouse at the time. And but yeah, it was a really good time. We stayed in tiny little cabins. I snuck away and had a romantic kiss on the dock.
Ooh.
And so, you know what? I tried to get as much summer camp as I could into those 2 days.
Wow.
I never had any romantic rendezvous. I think the very last time I ever went to summer camp, I think I was in like 10th grade or something at the time. And so I was just getting to the point where I was confident enough that I think there was a girl that sort of liked me, but, you know, never made a move or anything. And then I never went back. So
Damn it.
who knows what happened? Who
Yeah.
knows what could have been? But I am happily married, and I hope my wife never listens to this because she'll be so mad at me if she does. Anyway. So
Yeah.
So yeah.
So I never went to any sleepover summer camps. Same as Scott. There was one church one that I sort of went to, and it was called EFY. So for those who don't know already, I grew up Mormon, but in the east coast of Canada, not exactly Mormon country of North America, but there was enough of us there to group us together. And EFY was especially for youth, and apparently they're really big like events in the States or certain parts of the States. And I had a friend that actually went to one in the States, but they basically did a trial run in the east coast of Canada, and so it was like 3 or 4 different provinces that all went together to one spot to do it. But it wasn't like a camp, because like they actually like rented out a local university ground for a weekend kind of thing. So like we were staying in dorms, and we had they opened the cafeteria for us. It's in the middle of the summer, so of course school is out, and we just used their grounds and like auditoriums and stuff like that. So it wasn't a proper camp, but it had some camp vibes to it. All these different events and games and stuff happening, but you know, there was no canoe on the lake or, you know, a mess hall or anything like that.
Sure.
But that's the closest I got. One weekend when I was probably 15 or something.
Cool. All right. So do you three should we get into the game?
Hell yeah.
Let's
sure.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guide us. Use your guiding hand on us, Gabe.
Well,
Sleepaway gives us long, hazy days, chilled summer nights, kids screaming and chasing fireflies, crackling campfires, and a gaunt, cruel monstrosity forever hiding just out of sight, always asking, what do you do next? In Sleepaway, you play as a camp counselor at a not-so-ordinary summer camp, besieged by a strange and ominous cryptid. In the outside world, people grow increasingly alienated from their own identities, trapped in a miasma of advertising and corporate branding. Isolated from civilization, this summer camp is a beacon of safety, a refuge for misfit kids defined by their marginalization. As time pushes past and the world grows older, this camp also shelters the survivors of the Lindworm. The Lindworm is a shapeshifter, or so the stories go, a creature that flays the skin of humans and hides within. As counselors of this summer camp, you've each been traumatized by the Lindworm in your own ways. You remember little of that time, just that you don't want anyone else to experience it either, and you'll keep this camp safe no matter what.
No matter what.
Heck yeah.
Title screen.
Role-playing is adopting the identity of a character, usually one who is different from you. Role-playing may offer you a different understanding of yourself and your relationship with the world. When we gather friends and role-play together, creating fiction as a group, that is a role-playing game. Just like playing make-believe with friends, role-playing games are a conversation. The following description is from Apocalypse World, the philosophical forebear to this game. You and the other players go back and forth, talking about these fictional characters and their fictional circumstances, doing whatever it is they do. Like any conversation, you take turns. But it's not like taking turns, right? Sometimes you talk over each other, interrupt, build on each other's ideas, monopolize, and hold forth. All fine. The rules of Sleepaway are rules for that conversation. They help us settle disagreements about the fiction, suggest who can say what, and push our stories in specific directions. The game isn't rigorously structured or bound, nor does it belong to any one of us. It's a collaborative conversation between all of us. We're telling a story together. As in other conversations, it's our collective responsibility to maintain the tone and emotional intensity of the game, just as it is our responsibility to keep each other safe. Often in games like these, there's a game master who facilitates play. Sleepaway, like all belonging outside belonging games, has no such role. It's encouraged to have someone bring snacks, make sure the supplies are all there, and so on. But in Sleepaway, everyone operates on roughly the same page. And I, Gabe, will speak in and say that I kind of feel like Sleepaway advertises itself as a GM-less game, but really I kind of feel like it's an everyone's a GM game. Like, all of us have control over the story. All of us have control over the world. It's all of our responsibility to keep the game moving and to tie everything together. Which, on one hand, is really easy because, like, we've got 4 creative minds here that I'm sure will come up with some things that would never have come up if one of us was the GM. But at the same time, it means that there's less inherent focus. We all kind of have to pull it together, and if we don't, it might not be quite as cohesive as it would be otherwise.
Off the rails is what I call that.
Yeah.
Desperate views.
So yeah, I hope it will be a really interesting experience to listen to. It's definitely, it was interesting for me when I heard an actual play of it, and it blew my mind with how it facilitated role-playing among all the players, and I thought that was really cool. This is a horror game. It contains body horror and explicit violence, including against animals and children. Sleepaway does its absolute best to hold compassion for any pain that might be brought into the play space, and your conversation ought to as well. Many tools exist to help you do so. One such tool is called lines, veils, and highlights. But that is just one possible set of safety mechanics. If there's another that works for your conversation, use that instead, or as well. At the end of the day, the purpose of all these mechanics is to ensure that everyone is given the tools to act compassionately and support one another's experiences. In the same way you'd ask your friends before talking about something potentially upsetting, grant everyone the same courtesy in this conversation. Some lines are built into the game. Sleepaway refuses to be complicit in modeling toxic power dynamics between campers and staff, or exploitative racism against indigenous people through the use of racist summer camp names and slogans. So don't expect any of those. Now, as far as lines, veils, and highlights go, when you start playing, your group collectively defines the areas and subjects you are not interested in exploring, lines, the areas you're fine with in-game but don't want to contemplate too deeply, veils, and areas of horror you actively want explored in-game, highlights. No player owes an explanation for any of these, however, it is vitally important that everyone is on the same page when defining highlights. So, do any of you have any lines, veils, or highlights. Anything that you specifically do want to happen in the game, or anything that you specifically don't want to happen in the game.
For me, for highlights, I'd really like to explore like the self-destructive side.
Okay.
Yeah, specifically the destruction of Scott and whatever he's playing. Yeah,
That
yeah.
is a veil for me.
That's
It's not a line;
dare
it's a
you.
veil. It's not a line.
I kid. That's a highlight.
as long as it's not a line, we're good.
Sure.
No. I'm here for the horror elements. So
Yeah, I'm all for body horror and all kinds of gory stuff. No problem there. Sexual violence is a line I would draw.
Sure. Sounds good.
But beyond that, I think we're good to go, following the lead of what's standard for the RPG as well.
I'm gonna toss out a veil on romantic encounters between PCs.
Okay, no, that's fair.
Scott,
That's
you're
fair.
ruining
Yeah.
everything.
Hey,
With the right
Freeman.
group, I think that could be a lot of fun, but
Yeah.
I'm cool with
Yeah,
that.
no, it's totally fine.
And then I'll throw out a veil. I know that a lot of the game is about harm to animals, but I like animals, so let's not focus on it too much.
Yep.
I heard.
Fair enough.
All right. Playing the game. Making a heartfelt connection in the dewy field, glimpsing an unwelcome visitor in the woodline, stewing on unspoken thoughts while sunlight beats us into stillness, speaking our fears over the fire, fleeing the monster wearing a friend's skin. These may all be part of the game, moments of our conversation. We add these moments by making moves. In this game's conversation, you, the players, I guess we, the players, will each take on the role of specific characters. Whenever you want to take action upon the world or take your turn in the conversation, you make a move, sometimes through your character, sometimes in different ways. Moves push the story forward and allow us to act upon the world. The most common move you'll ever make is take action, leaving yourself vulnerable, and invite the Lindworm to act upon the group. When in doubt, make a move. When you make your move, name the move you're making, follow what it says, and add that to the fiction. Use other words to expand it. Maybe your move is the camper's introduce drama and contention. After you name it, mention how there's a crowd around the nurse's office and Mary is crying. Everyone says that Mary's crying because Amber, the staff's favorite camper, attacked them with a knife. No camper describes it exactly the same. Each story is more gut-wrenching than the last. You can find moves on your character sheet, on a setting element sheet, or in a ritual. You might find them elsewhere too. Some moves ask questions, written in italics preceded by ask. These are asked between players about their characters and aren't necessarily asked in character. You know when you're talking to someone and suddenly realize something important that they're feeling that they're not telling you? That's what it is to ask one of these questions. There are 3 kinds of moves: strong, regular, and weak. Strong moves put your character or other characters in a better position moving forward. Weak moves leave you worse off or in a more painful place. Regular moves offer mixed results. You can't make strong moves all the time because you must spend a token to make a strong move. You start the game with 0 tokens. To get tokens, you must make weak moves or engage with other characters' narratives by fulfilling their lure. Every character sheet has a different lure. You'll each read your character's lore aloud once you've made your characters. So this is what I said at the beginning about how this game has mechanics for role-playing. Each of our characters will have a set of actions, I guess, basically scene prompts or action prompts. Some of them are good, some of them are bad, some of them are in the middle. And then each of us uses those, as well as the moves that are given by the locations we're in and so on. We use those to drive the role-playing. So there's incentive to do things that don't benefit your character. If you do a weak move, you get a token, which you can later use to do a strong move, and so on. So that's how a lot of the role-playing is going to go. And it's really what drew me to this game, I guess, after the horror and summer camp-ness of it. But yeah, we'll go over our moves in just a little bit once we have made our characters. Any questions so far?
No.
Sounds straightforward and really
sounds good. I'm ready to get started and go down these crazy lists
Let's
of
fucking
options.
go.
I do want to clarify my veil, though. I feel like I just kind of jumped over it. That if you guys want to like roleplay anything romantic, that's totally kosher. I guess what I was trying to say is anything sexual in nature is my veil.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
sure.
That's completely
Just for a clarification.
Thumbs up.
Yeah. The character idea I have in mind already is it's kind of a no-go zone anyway. You're not going to get anything like that from me, I don't think, today.
Yeah, not me either. Cool. But is anyone okay with like parental abuse? Because I know that can be a big one.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Oh, fine with me.
Cool.
All right, so next up, each of us has, if I'm not mistaken, chosen a character, or chosen a class, I guess. We're going to go through, and each of us is going to read the introduction for our character, and then go over some of our details, like a name, gender, some specific details, some details specific to your class, and so on, and then bring up our moves and stuff. We'll figure it out as we go. So would any of you like to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Always choose win, yells the athlete, both on the field and in life. The athlete is cold skill, emotion transformed into a furthering of the desire to do even better in the world. Never assume the athlete doesn't care, even if they never show it. Feelings come secondary to victory over the lindworm, to keep everyone else safe, to giving everyone else the space to process. Feelings are later, win is now. The athlete is a storming individual. Their power is in restrained fury, tragic heroism, and their physical ability. What happens when you try to hold back your emotions? How can you win against the unbeatable? Are you really a hero?
There you go. And then go through each of the, like, choose your name, choose your look, choose your gender, and so on. If you want to read all of the options, you can, or if you just want to pick one and just read the one that you chose, that's fine.
I'll go ahead. There's a sturdy name, a dependable name, a name that hides who you are, and a name that can be used like a battering ram. And I went with a name that hides who you are, and I am Cotton McCoy.
Cotton McCoy.
I love it.
That's hilarious.
Yep. And for look, there's furious eyes, piercing eyes, burning eyes, explosive eyes, and I went with piercing eyes. For my body, there's coiled body, massive body, tank of a body, and blade of a body, and I went with tank of a body. For my gender, it's a glaive, lightning, health goth, sports dyke, barbarian, and lonely king, and I went with lonely king.
And then that is separate from your pronouns, of course.
Correct, yeah. And for my childhood fear, it's wolves torturing your family, all your bones breaking, a bully with a sharper weapon, slowly transforming into a statue, a doll that can control you, and getting robbed and killed. And mine was bully with a sharper weapon.
There you go.
I figured it was going to be that or all your bones breaking.
Oh, no, the only other one was getting robbed and killed.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but no. And for choose your contraband weapon, it's a baseball bat, a broadsword, X-Acto knife, explosives, axe with barbed wire, chainsaw, butterfly knife, brass knuckles, spiked chain. And as much as I want to choose broadsword because I fucking love swords, I am just gonna go with axe with barbed wire.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have questions about that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is Cotton McCoy ready for the zombie apocalypse? Is that what's happening?
Cotton McCoy always wins.
But I get, like, barbed wire on a baseball bat. But,
Yeah,
like,
but why
where
on an
does the
axe?
barbed wire go on the axe?
You do have to answer, where is the barbed wire?
I do. Oh, it's around the top half. It's like right below the axe head.
Okay. All right.
Sorry, I didn't mean that in the rule. It's not in the rules that you have
No,
to
I know.
say. I'm saying you have to tell
I know.
us.
I did.
Okay.
It's there so that I can uncoil it to use as traps or to trip people.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's just a holding place.
Oh, smart.
Yeah,
That's pretty
I
good.
just came up with that. Sorry.
I love
I was
it.
like, why would you put barbed wire in an axe? That's dumb. But here we are. And then I'm supposed to describe it. It or something like it has been given by a mentor. It's used to defend yourself from your fear. Proof of your heroism tied to self-destructive tendencies. Something everyone knows you by, has your name carved into it, and has been used to protect others 1,000 times. And for me, it's tied to self-destructive tendencies and has been used to protect others 1,000 times.
And that's the axe, sorry?
Yes, that is the
Okay.
axe.
Okay.
Amazing.
It's a lot of times.
Right.
I think it's being a little bit hyperbole, maybe. You don't know my life.
Yeah, I sure don't. But I want to get to know it.
Hell yeah.
So one of the other things is to ask 2 questions to the other players. Let's wait until everybody has introduced their characters.
Sounds good.
And then we'll be asking questions between the characters too.
Yeah, is there anything else you can give us about Cotton McCoy personality-wise before we even get into asking questions? Like, or do we want to wait on that too?
Sure, absolutely. Cotton McCoy is like kind of a gentle giant. And when I said piercing eyes, I just mean that, like, he looks at you and you can tell that he sees you as you are in that moment, and that he is, while not emotional himself, very able to take those emotions and, like, let you just bounce them off him or absorb them for you. He is teamwork first over the individual, but loves to win and can be kind of a bully about it sometimes, especially if he sees somebody as being selfish or anything along those lines.
How do you feel that ties into, like, your Lonely King shtick? Being a team player.
It's lonely at the top.
I guess.
Yeah, there's a little bit of, like, the leader, the person that everyone relies on, but you can't show your own weakness. And so, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
And then just read your tips. I think that's the last thing I think we should do for you right now.
Oh, tips. You're not mindless, but that doesn't mean you need to think. Hold back your feelings until you can't, and make your character fallible and relatable.
There you go. Oh, and Cam, sorry, what were your character's pronouns?
He, him.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So there's more stuff to the athlete, but we'll come back to them in a little bit. Who wants to go next?
I'll go.
Okay.
So I am going to be the crafter. So there is magic in the world. The magic of the secret places that want to grow and thrive. All things are connected by this magic. Even the lindworm, as horrific as it is, must be connected to this order somehow. The crafter is responsible for teaching arts and crafts to campers, but is more importantly responsible for cultivating their sense of magic and connection to the arcane. Crafters listen to the call of the universe and respond with their own creative expression. The crafter is a quirky individual. Their power is in the subtle magic of the world, information from the greater world, and skill at creating new art.
Fucking hippie.
That's right, baby!
There you go.
So, I play to find out, does the magic care about you? How do you stay connected to the real? What do you have to cope with, and how do you cope? So, here we go. Choosing my name. So I have a unique name, a tongue twister name, a word that is not normally a name, and a name chosen to confuse. And my name is Cedar Glen.
That's such a good name. That is such a good name. That is
Cedar Glen. Cotton
So we've got
McCoy
Cotton and Cedar.
Cedar Glen.
Okay, so describe your look. Gleaming eyes, mismatched eyes, bright eyes, honest eyes, and exhausted eyes. And, he has, I guess you could say, exhausted eyes that are generally just a little squinty, a little puffy, and a little red.
Okay.
As far as body is concerned, he has a round body built for listening, lanky body, and uncertain body. And he's going to go with uncertain body. And as far as gender is concerned, describe your gender. Priestess, femme, grass lad, a turtle, a cloud over the sun, a particular color, or tree kisser. And I don't know what any of these mean, but I'm going with grass lad.
I knew you were going to pick Grassland. That one I called.
Yeah.
Childhood fears, flayed by wolves, drowning in a lake and no one hearing, getting caught kissing someone you shouldn't, teeth falling out and you can't explain why, or the plot of Home Alone. And I think just to tie it into the game, I'm going to go drowning in a lake and no one hearing.
Oh, that's a fear for anyone.
And then finally, I get to pick a craft. And then a craft is kind of like not like paper mache, but more leaning into the magic. So there's augury, rune magic, hexes and blessings, staring at fire, embodied spellcraft, dream journeys, promises, and protective wards. And I'm going to lean into dream journeys. And then further, I get to pick 2 traits for the craft. So it cannot be used to lie, it cannot be used to spill blood, it cannot cause death in any form. It cannot be used with modern technology. It cannot be taught easily. It cannot be repeated. And I think I'm going to go with it cannot be used with modern technology, and it cannot be used to lie.
There you go.
All right, and then I think I'm just going to be rounding it out here with my tips, I believe.
Sure.
And so the tips are going to be act like you know more about what's going on than you do, which is perfect for me.
I love it.
Remember that the magic is subtle, not loud, and most don't believe it exists. And finally, make your character fallible and relatable. And that is ya boy Cedar.
There you go.
So fun.
All right, Freeman, do you want to go next or do you want me to?
I'm happy to go. I will be playing the lifeguard. Some people might become lifeguards to avoid having to do the hard work at camp. This lifeguard is not one of those people. It takes a special kind of strength to be willing to drop everything and jump into the waves to save a kid you've never met before. The lifeguard is here to protect their friends and the camp, weathering everything the universe could throw at them with the same dogged smile. The lifeguard is an unbreaking individual. Their power is in mutual aid, physical defense, and self-sacrifice. My options for a name are a short name, a name that's easy to yell, a sharp name, or an honest name. And I feel like short name obligates me to have a one syllable. But I have a
Maybe.
one syllable name. But I have a two syllable name in mind. So I think maybe it'll go for an honest name, and I will simply be referred to as. I think there's like a small secret side which nobody quite knows what my last name is, and I don't really have any nicknames. Everyone just knows me as Tobin. I'm just Tobin. Tobin the lifeguard.
Is that an Animorphs reference?
I think it was Tobias.
Yeah,
It was Tobias.
think that was
You're right.
Tobias,
Yeah. Good call though. So Tobin's eyes are either watchful, warm, hardened, or watery. And I am going to go with watchful. As far as his body goes, is coiled, lithe, proud, stocky, or built like a wall. And I am going to go with, I think, lithe. Gender options are nice boy, Wonder Woman, a savior and a saint, eagle, castle, lighthouse in the darkness, and relatable. And I think Lighthouse in the Darkness calls to me, and the ideas I have for this. It's funny. I'm gonna have some weird parallels with you, Cam.
Yeah.
And childhood fears involve wolves that kidnap your friends, diseases undetected until it's too late, being excluded, small insects that live in your ears, and a current too fast to outswim. That's a tough one for me. I kind of want the current, but I also kind of want the wolves one. Everyone's got a wolf one for some reason.
They all do have a wolf one.
We were talking about that off air, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a current too fast outswim. It's a little on the nose for a lifeguard, but it's still I think it's suitable for what I got in mind.
There you go.
Can I just say, when you were talking earlier about how you might, be a little close to Cam's character, I was just thinking that isn't a lifeguard just an athlete that's a little more responsible?
I mean,
Kind of.
pretty much.
How about you fuck off, Scott? How about you fuck off?
Got him.
I'm you and then some.
Here's the main difference, and I'm giving a spoiler for some moves first. The athlete can accidentally kill someone. The lifeguard can... Oh, shoot, the lifeguard can also accidentally kill someone. I take it back. Never mind. They're the same.
Couple of murderers. No big deal. Going forward a little further, I actually also... my next thing is I choose an outside relationship. And my options are a best friend who used to work here, a support group, an old house you think of as home, or a family. And I think it's best to go with a best friend that used to work here. Who is that best friend? I didn't really think about that. Actually, I didn't plan this one. I'm gonna say his name was Kenny, and he was just older than me, and started as a counselor before me, and has left the camp. So we don't see him as much as he used to, but we were thick as thieves back in the day. But eventually we got old enough that he moved on to something else, and I've still stuck around.
There you go.
And then what keeps me working here is the next option. It's the kids, your friends and the staff, the land, the chance to save people. You've forgotten why, but want to remember. And damn.
They're all good.
I'm going to go with the mystery. I like that one.
Yeah,
forgotten why.
Okay.
And want to remember. And my forgetfulness is going to bleed into my obsession with wanting to save people, I think.
There you go.
Oh, I forgot to read my play to find out section here, but I'll just do that with
sure.
tips. So play the lifeguard to find out what you aren't willing to sacrifice. Are you actually selfless, or does your selfishness just look different? Will you leave the camp behind? Tips to player: make strong choices to not help people when you should, or vice versa. Keep coming around even if you should leave. And of course, make your character fallible and relatable.
Pretty good. One thing that I want to say is that the options given in this are all fantastic.
They're really cool.
All of the fears,
Yeah, really
fears are things that we all have felt at some point or another.
Yeah.
All of the motivations and such, like they're all so good. It's so hard to choose just one.
Except for wolves. I did not fear wolves. Yeah.
There's a lot of wolves.
Maybe it's just a tie. You can use that to tie everyone together, right? Like if you all wanted to pick the wolves.
Yeah, everyone's
I
got
don't
one.
think wolves kidnap. That's just stealing at that point.
Yes. Some of the wolf. One of them is like wolves that torture your family, and it's like, do wolves torture?
I was like, wolves that kidnap your friends and hold them for ransom? Like, bring us 2 venison steaks, otherwise they get it.
They're gluing little National Geographic letters to make the notes.
God damn it.
But they do that by necessity because they can't write.
Oh,
They can hold the scissors, but not
you
the
made
pen.
me sad. Poor wolves.
Yeah. All right. And to round us out, I am playing the Fresh Blood. The Fresh Blood isn't really fresh. They've gone to this camp for longer than some of the administrators have worked here. They're fresh, however, in the sense that they only stopped being a counselor in training this year. For the first time, they have to navigate their world anew. It is now full of strangeness, and they're surrounded by idols from their youth who have turned out to not be gods, but instead just regular people with regular lives and regular desires. The Lindworm has always been a campfire story, but watching their once mentors and newfound friends prepare for it feels impossible. The Fresh Blood is a naive individual. Their power is in youthful energy, genuine love untouched by age, and a heartfelt peer relationship with many of the campers. Play to find out, are you really respected by the other staff? Do you really belong here? Are you strong enough? Choose your name, a common name, a quiet name, a name that blends in easily, and a name chosen to not raise eyebrows. I feel like all of those are kind of the same thing, so I'm going to go with Dan.
Dan. That's a good name.
Just Dan.
Just Dan.
Describe your look. Chipper eyes, feisty eyes, playful eyes, and earnest eyes. I'm going to go with earnest eyes. Spry body, lanky body, chubby body, and body that's still figuring itself out. Gotta go with body that's still figuring itself out.
Hell yeah.
Describe your gender. I have a lot of options here. Full, empty, open, closed, ajar, adjacent, crossing past, above, below, in between, overflowing, and vacant. I'm going to go with adjacent.
Oh.
Adjacent body?
Adjacent gender.
Oh, no, that was gender. Sorry. I was like, body. What is
Yeah, sorry.
adjacent body? Yeah, it's very confusing.
And he, him for my pronouns.
I'll be he, him as well.
My childhood fear, transforming into a wolf, is one of the options. Going to school without any pants, suddenly being president of the United States, being told to carry something and not being strong enough, and being lied to. Again, all of these, except maybe the wolf one, are so relatable. I think I'm going to go with suddenly being president of the United States. Because, like, what do you even do?
I mean, you're just barely getting to be a counselor. That would be terrifying.
Pretty much, yeah. Choose your natural talent. Superb fairy houses, winning at Foursquare, sick flips on the rope swing, well-timed puns, expert set design, and creative t-shirts. I feel like well-timed puns would be great, but I'm not good at coming up with puns. So instead, I'm going to choose creative t-shirts. Okay. As a person who has been that person who isn't really able to express themselves except by just wearing a t-shirt that I think is cool, you know. Choose what you'll never live down. Got into a fight around the fire circle, tried to kiss someone who wasn't into you, had a long-standing in-joke that wasn't very funny, a bit of a teenage heartthrob among the other campers, had no friends except at camp, and the one I have to go with is had no friends even at camp.
Oh.
And then my tips are gleefully get in over your head, ensure the campers have a role in the story beside objects to be protected, and make your character fallible and relatable.
Do we just rock up 4 loners? Right? Is that what just happened?
If we did, I will happily change mine to had no friends except at camp.
I'm not a loner at all. Like, I am personable and likable.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
You're just lonely at the top. Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I just assumed Scott was lonely because he's a hippie, and nobody likes those.
What?
Yeah. Hey, it's gotta be true.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Freeman's just
dude.
projecting. Freeman's projecting
Yeah,
his own
dude, what's your
loneliness on
problem,
everyone else. And I'm here. Hey, Freeman, do you want to talk about it? Like, that's the
No,
point of this game.
leave me alone.
Oh, okay.
I'll be down in the
You know,
lake.
actually, if I could, I am going to change what I'll never live down just in case, just so that we don't have a bunch of loners. I'll have had no friends except at camp. So, like, I don't have friends except for all of you. Sound good?
Yeah, or maybe just like
Yeah.
your camp friends, like you feel so much more closely integrated with them than you do your friends back in the real world. You know what I mean? It's like a deeper connection.
Sure. I guess what it could be is I consider all of you friends. It's up to you whether you consider me a friend or not.
Right, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
Could be very one-sided.
Got it, Pipsqueak. Only because you're the fresh blood. There was a joke.
No, it's all
Amazing.
good. So let's not go over all of our moves, because I mean, a lot of us are going to have mostly the same moves for a lot of them. But let's go over everybody's lure, and then let's do the questions that we ask each other. So I guess I'll go first. My lure is every time someone acknowledges what they can learn from you, they get a token.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got mine. So for the crafter, every time someone questions your eccentric worldview, they get a token.
Oh, interesting.
Every time someone respects you and your autonomy, they get a token.
Wait, is that like if I respect your body?
Respect my body. No, that's not what that means. Autonomy just means like the ability to make decisions for myself.
Oh, okay. I was thinking anatomy.
Like independence.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a difference.
There's a little bit of a
See?
difference there, bud.
This is why hippies are impossible to get along with. They don't
I don't know.
understand.
You're the
they're not.
athlete.
No. It's like real talk, Scott. Like that's a perfectly valid question to have. Like, no.
Yeah.
Hey, my body type is uncertain.
Yeah, no. It is better to ask a question, in my opinion, and look foolish for a moment than to live in ignorance, afraid of asking questions and just
And then
being
do
quiet
that
about it.
Really
Yeah.
stupid thing as well. Yeah. Yeah. My lure is.
Hey.
Yeah.
Imagine if the whole game I was just talking about your body for no reason, trying to get tokens.
Hey, your abs looking nice. I respect that.
We don't have been so funny. My lure is every time someone asks for my help to stay afloat, they gain a token.
There you go. So we get tokens by doing weak moves, and then also by interacting with each character's lore. So like doing something that furthers that character's whole deal. So each of us has on our sheet, ask 2 questions to another player. So who wants to go first? Basically just do one. Let's do like one and then one and then one
okay.
and so on.
I'd like to ask Cedar, why do I feel okay opening up to you?
Because at one point you told me that you were not sure on your he/him pronouns.
Oh, that's fucking sick. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, mine is for Dan. Why did you abandon the craft?
Oh boy. I abandoned the craft because I thought that it was making me seem like a weirdo, and I thought I would be more popular if I didn't do that.
It's such a coming of age story.
God, so good.
Whether I was successful or not, we'll find out, I
I
guess.
fucking love this game. Gabe, you have
Always-
immaculate
always-
taste. Immaculate taste,
Thank you.
Gabe.
Thank you.
Always in the feels, right?
See-
In the feels.
And here's the thing, if I can just interrupt the game for a second, I've listened to a few actual plays of this, and most of them skip this entirely. They just skip straight to the
Really?
part where they're starting the game, and it's like, this is the fun part of the game. What are you doing?
Oh no.
And we haven't even
is
gotten to
great.
making the camp. I think making the camp is also one of
Right.
the funnest parts of the game. We haven't even gotten there yet.
This is awesome.
So I guess I will go next. I'm going to ask Cotton, why do I still resent you after all these years?
You resent me because I took away your autonomy and stepped in to help you without asking. And then when the thing that you suggested worked out, the credit was still given to me instead of you.
Boy. Okay. That's
I
great.
wonder what that moment was.
That's for us to know and for you to find out.
I would like to ask Cotton a question.
Caught in the hot seat.
How did I save you from metaphorically drowning?
I was going through a rough patch. With the first day I showed up at camp, my dad had been hitting me again, and I wasn't even sure if I was going to stay at camp, and you convinced me to stick it out. It's better here than at home.
Okay. At least giving you a safe space here as best I could.
Yeah.
Okay. Brutal.
I'm going to go ahead and ask Tobin, how did you perceive me when you saw me at my most vulnerable?
Ooh, tit for tat.
This kind of, if I may, makes me want to ask a return question of, like, how long have you and I both been at the camp? How many years have we spent at the camp together?
Let's say 2.
And am I older than you?
You're a year older than me.
A year older. Okay. How did I view you in your time of need? Is that sorry? That was the question.
How did you
essentially?
perceive me when you saw me at my most vulnerable?
I think I switched gears a bit. I think I saw you as a friend before it, and then immediately saw you as a camper again instead of a counselor when it happened.
Brutal. I like it.
Yeah, and it wasn't kind, but that's definitely what happened.
So you're saying that it almost wasn't helping because of friendship. It was helping out of, like, protecting because he was just one of your flock as opposed to on the same level as you?
Yeah, I think Tobin's instincts kicked in because that's what he knows best at the camp is take care of the kids, take care of the flock, and, you know, as much as and to some degree the counselors are also part of the flock, but I think Tobin, you know, you might find has a bit of a patriarchal attitude in a way,
Boo.
but not quite the team player that Cedar is. Yeah.
I would love to ask another question. I'm going to ask Tobin, how did you rescue me? But I don't want it to be having to do with water.
Okay. How did I rescue you? Maybe you were out in the woods and like foraging or doing whatever it is you crafters do. And you came across something you've never come across before, and you had a very severe allergic reaction. And my first aid came into handy, and I basically did whatever I had in my pack, or if I had to give you CPR or what have you, I helped you pull through it and get you back to the camp and be okay. But you were very much alone, and I kind of happened by or was nearby enough, and I effectively saved your life.
Thanks, Tobin.
And now I think all counselors and kids know to avoid whatever that is, deadly nightshade or some shit.
And I'm going to ask Cotton, how did you teach me the most important lesson I could learn?
Let's see. The most important lesson that you could learn is that while being part of a group and working together is important and good, you should never lose yourself in that group or your own sense of identity.
Okay.
And to just keep being you.
Do you have any details about like how that lesson came about?
Let's see. We were playing we were playing Capture the Flag, right? And your entire method was just like slowly creeping up to the flag, and everybody was just like, why aren't you running? Why aren't you running? But like I saw the value of like, slowly creeping your way in, and told you like, hey, you are contributing. They're saying things right now, but like keep doing what you're doing, maybe.
Cool.
I want to ask Danny Boy. Can I call you Danny Boy?
Sure.
That's not the question, but
Is that Tobin or Freeman asking?
little column A, little column B. I want to ask Dan, when's the last time we fought?
Oh boy.
Yeah, and why?
Tough
I
one.
suppose.
I'm going to say while I was in training, I was being taught like how to, do like some lifeguarding stuff and some swimming stuff. And I wasn't taking it seriously because I have always felt that, how is it difficult? You just, you sit in the chair, you just call out buddy whenever you want to check and see where everybody is. And so I wasn't really taking it to be the serious thing that it is.
Mm-hmm.
And you, not necessarily that anything bad happened, like nobody was in danger, but you saw that was a real possibility and you didn't let that slide.
Right. Yeah, I definitely would not have. It's not about the call and the diving into the water. It's about the big picture, the watchful eye, and all that stuff. I get really intense about it, I would say.
Cool. So that was everybody?
I believe so.
That's
yeah.
me.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, then. As far as like moves go, we'll just get into moves as we use them. If anybody wants to describe any of their moves later, you feel free, I guess. So now that we've gone through characters, similar to how each of the players has a character, like all the players have a character, the setting elements are also kind of their own character, which each have their own moves and such that can also be used. So like if you're not in a scene, you can use the location the players are in order to still have some say in what happens in that scene. So the world isn't just our characters. It's also the misty lake with its splintered dock, the cool woods and the whine of mosquitoes, the sunny field. It's all the campers, those lovable weirdos. It's the traditions we've kept and those we've lost, and even the strange magics at the edge of all things. Whenever it feels right, pick up one of the setting elements and have it support the game. While holding it, you control that aspect of the world. Sometimes the setting element will be literal, sometimes it won't. For example, you might be holding the lake during a scene where no one's near the lake. That's okay. Setting elements are still metaphors for other feelings and moments within the game. It's possible to drown without any lake nearby, or even any water, both in life and in Sleepaway. Setting elements let you make moves beyond those available on your character sheet. These moves add to the conversation just like any other move. Setting elements never have to worry about tokens. Sometimes setting elements create characters. These characters should always have motivations and desires that tie into the setting element and its desires. A ritual may be started whenever you choose. Some moves or situations call for one. Rituals pause the normal structure of the conversation and briefly replace it with a new structure. The ritual may represent a game of truth or dare, a romp through a meadow, a quiet moment among friends, sneaking down a path, or crafting a powerful spell. When a ritual is happening, only communicate using the moves printed on the ritual itself. End the ritual as it instructs you to do so. Now, between us players, I don't really understand rituals. We can, if anybody ever feels like a ritual might be fitting, let me know. We can deal with it then.
All right, sounds good.
We were talking off mic earlier. They feel like a bit like a longer campaign thing rather than a one-shot as well.
Maybe.
So,
Yeah. So each of us is going to choose one of the setting elements and then kind of go over our setting elements like we went over our characters. So the setting elements at the beginning of the game are the campers, the field, the lake, the magic, the strangeness, and the woods. Does anybody have one of those they would really like to start with at the beginning of the game?
since I'm the lifeguard, I'll start with the lake.
I think that we should throw a small curveballs here, just because I think it'd be a little more interesting if, like, I don't know what the lake does per se, but I think that, like, if, like, because the lake can represent, like, a deep understanding of things. Like, it doesn't necessarily have to be, like, just the literal lake, right?
Sure.
Am I understanding this correctly, or?
That's correct. Now I will say, the lifeguard actually can't start with the lake. That's like one of the few.
Yeah, sorry, I misunderstood.
few
I thought we were
limited
going to go down the
things.
list and just like detail them, not actually start with using one. I didn't. I
gotcha.
misinterpreted
Then
what you
go
were saying.
ahead,
Yeah,
Do that, and then we can choose what we want to. I think that's better to detail it, and then we choose,
because you
right?
have to choose things for these. Yeah, there's like aesthetic elements you have to choose for some of these, and we have to make some choices for the campers and stuff too. So we should probably go down that list first, and then maybe divvy them up if that makes sense.
Sure. I mean, I guess who wants to go over one of the things then? Or do you just want me to go through them all?
I'm down.
No, I think we should divide it up. Since I'm the lifeguard, I'd like to just go over the lake and see what it does, and then we can figure out how it's distributed later.
I'd
How's
like
that-
to read
how's
the
that sound?
field as the athlete.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay. The field is young, bright, full of life and victorious play. It is here where young warriors play under the hot sun, and where happy-go-lucky teens fool around within the shade. It is a place for doing, not for talking, and its heart is the rhythm of movement and innocent joy. The field is a place overflowing with energy. It desires decisive action, movement, fun, happiness, peace, fast travel, and community coming together. The field can be many fields in the summer camp, but it is always the field. So you would pick up when a scene is set in the field, someone is frantic or hurried, and the mist clings to the grass in the morning and it feels right. You would give it away when you need to take a breather from the energy, or you need to frolic. Do you want me to read the tips or moves?
Don't bother with the moves, just go to the tips.
Okay. Create invitations to play with animals, with each other, with the land. Reward action in whatever form it takes. Ask compelling questions and build on the answers others give.
There you go. So that is the field. Who would like to...
We're supposed to choose 2 aesthetic elements of the field as well.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So the choices are tall grass, freshly mowed, vibrant, mist covered, teeming with life, well trodden, untouched, damp, dewy, exuberant, clearly loved. And I think that vibrant and clearly loved are pretty fun. But
Sure.
I'm open to suggestions.
I'm a big fan of well trodden.
Okay, I'm gonna go with well trodden and clearly loved.
Yeah.
I think that's the aesthetic right there.
Sounds good. Freeman, you want to cover the lake?
Yes, you know it. The lake is where secrets go to die. When it is present in the story, it seems to cover up and distort truth by swallowing it under the waves. Although the lake is not an agent of the lindworm, it can often work in the lindworm's favor, hiding its influence and putting others in danger. The lake is a hungry place. It desires to conceal, to feed on secrets, to smother, to kill, to grow beyond its banks, to seduce, to lure, and to keep the truth hidden beneath its waves. Anyone can start with the lake except the lifeguard. The lifeguard never ends up with the lake unless it makes perfect sense. You would pick the lake up when a scene is set by or in the lake. The lake has wisdom or false wisdom it must offer the camp, or the air is murky, misty, and it feels right. You would put it down and give it away if your character needs to keep a secret, or if the lake feels too dark and too exhausting to bear. Tips for using the lake are to create good reasons for someone to either literally or metaphorically enter the lake, be filled with the alien beyond what is expected, and ask compelling questions and build on the answers others give. Aesthetic options are shining, vast, rippling, misty, forbidden, muddy, algae-filled, plentiful, deceiving, reflective, revealing, and hungry. And what I want to go for is plentiful and hungry. But
So it's-
any other
It's
favorites?
just everywhere.
Yeah, I love the idea of it being the dangerous, dark place. Probably the most dangerous and most dark place of the area, but also it's like it's a teeming with life, and there's just like it's like really, really beautiful.
No notes.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
No notes, you cheeky bastard. Plentiful and hungry it is.
Yeah, so I can jump in here. I think I'm just going to do the magic, as is so closely linked with my character.
That
So,
works.
the magic is a force, something that pervades all of existence and inhabits the secret places of the world where humans haven't been. To guide the magic is a process known as crafting, something that can only be done carefully and precisely. The magic is only as violent as its users, but it can also be capricious and odd force. No one knows if the magic is real, but it feels like it is, in its quiet and subtle ways. The magic is a tricky force. It desires stories, adventures, heroes, villains, art, beauty, joy, and above all else, improbable coincidences. The crafter begins with the magic, but should put it down quickly. Pick it up when the story needs a little tying together, there's some electricity in the air and it feels right. Give it away when you want to ask the magic for help, or the magic is taking up too much space. Tips. Push for odd coincidences and unexpected events that slam disconnected plot elements together. Never discover whether or not the magic is real. You help weave the story into something cohesive. Utilize that. Ask compelling questions and build on the answers others give. And then the two visual metaphors. We have fireflies, cicadas, flaming embers, smoke, mist, flashlights, the moon, the stars, eyes in the darkness, and a specific knobbled tree. Personally, I was thinking about going with mist and the moon.
Mist and the moon.
As a person from the south, I am the furthest south of everyone in this. But like cicadas, like there is a certain magical hum that comes from them screaming in those trees.
Okay.
Magical's one word for it.
If you've never been on a porch at like dusk with like a beverage of your choice and heard them from a distance, like I don't know, like I guess like I get how they can be annoying, but like there's some times where it just hits.
Can I therefore suggest cicadas and the moon, as the moon was one that was speaking to me?
Oh hell
Yeah.
yeah! I mean, you can
do that.
absolutely
Good.
just stick with the mist. Like I'm
No,
speaking
I'm not
as a
tied to
southern folk. Okay, yeah.
I love it, dude. I want to bring
yeah.
it together for
Yeah,
all
the
of
mist
us.
and the moon. I was gonna say how very lycanthropic of you, but
It's the wolves again.
yeah. But I do.
None of us chose wolves.
I do. I love the idea of the cicadas and the moon. I love the idea of like a clear like balmy night, and then yeah, it's like I mean we don't. I don't think we have cicadas in Canada, but like
Yeah.
I know what you mean, Cam, because just like the just grasshoppers and crickets and
Like
that
get
noises.
it gives us also an auditory and a visual. Like
yeah.
I don't know.
Sure.
And cicadas automatically make me think of Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's just like
They're
constantly
omnipresent,
in that,
yeah.
omnipresent in the audio of that show.
I lived in Tennessee for 5 years and I hated cicadas, but that's me. I'm fine with.
Gabe, you are
I'll just
known
focus
to be,
on the moon part.
You are known to be hate-filled, though, so there is
Gabe,
that.
you're known
Sure.
to be hateful. I've never known Gabe to be hateful. Why did I just agree with Freeman? You're too powerful, Freeman.
Neither have I. I just made it up.
What do you think? You could save all of us as a lifeguard and then change our opinions on Gabe?
Yes, let me tell you about Jesus.
All right. Was that everything for the magic?
Absolutely.
All right, then I'm going to pick up the woods. The woods are an old place, far older than the camp, and filled with the aching pain only acquired from generations of trauma. The woods are dedicated to revealing, opening, and inspiring, but are also apathetic and filled with the weight of its own memories. If you treat the woods with respect, it might respect you. Live within the woods, and you'll become one of its own. The woods are a mournful place. It desires to be left alone, to bring together, to heal, to talk, to reveal, and to live independent of cruelty and misunderstanding. If there is a ropes keeper, use their answers for information here. They should start with the woods. Otherwise, answer those sections and write them down yourself. Tips: act quietly through framing scenes and asking questions. Explore the majesty of something that has an emotional life independent from a human idea of feelings. Ask compelling questions and build on the answers others give. Pick up when a scene is set in the woods. Something from the woods emerges into the camp, or the air is thick and misty and it feels right. Give away when the woods feel incomprehensible, deeply unsafe, or exhaustingly mundane to you. And then choose 2 aesthetic elements. My options are old growth, young, evergreen, deciduous, swamp, tangled, clear-cut, surrounded, sprawling, intelligent, pained, healing, hopeful, and distrusting. I'm going to say old growth
Yeah.
and tangled.
Oh,
Nice.
Love it.
nice.
I was actually scared you were going to go old growth and clear cut.
Why would you be afraid of that?
That'd be very BC.
Pained and
very
healing.
BC. Yeah. Pained
Well,
and
pain
healing.
and healing
Aw,
can work because like healing
Damn.
process is painful.
Okay,
Damn.
fair enough.
What?
Yeah, if
What
you're
I do?
bloodletting.
We don't use leeches in America anymore. Okay, come on.
They got rid of that like last year.
All right, and there are 2 more. There's the campers and the strangeness.
I volunteered to read the strangeness.
Go for it.
All right. The strangeness are the old creatures of the world who arrived to this barren earth long before we did, and carry with them the rats and pests and squirming pieces of faraway lands. They have blood on their hands, but they do not allow it to faze them, preferring instead to dwell on what could have been. The strangest knows about things they shouldn't, and have many secrets and truths to offer, if you'll listen. Sometimes, the strangeness is just a possum that keeps walking after getting hit by a car. Sometimes it is an entire commune beneath the hills, with their own laws and a god made of broken concrete. They are not the lindworm, but perhaps they can help. Pick up when the world is alien and uncomfortable, and it feels right. Give away when you need to confront something profoundly odd. Tips: be subtle at first. So subtle that people don't realize you're playing as a strangeness. Imply something larger that no one can understand. Imagine something more bizarre than you started with. Ask compelling questions and build on the answers others give.
We do not choose visual metaphors for this.
Okay. Yeah, this one's a little weird.
It is a little odd. Yeah.
It's a little strange, if you will.
It is a little
Well, there you
strange.
go.
Yeah. There is a strangeness table to it.
Yeah.
So I believe what it is. It says there's 4 strangenesses. There's the Murder of Crows, Our Lady Oubliette, the Slumbering Beast, and the Underhill King. And the first column on the table for each of these has a couple of prompts, such as the Murder of Crows is destiny and heartbreak. Our Lady Oubliette is cold and forgetting. The Slumbering Beast is dreams and conquest. The Underhill King is the underworld and authority. I think what happens is if someone's using the strangeness, if they decide to play that, and one of these things happens, you're supposed to tally next to said strangeness. And if you get up to 3 tallies, you're supposed to go with the next column, I think, and things start to happen using those descriptors. Something along those lines.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, such as if the Murder of Crows, say we have destiny and heartbreak like building up, in a moment, and then it says feathers, objects in groups of 3, and tangled thread become like prompts that you use, I think, with the moves, perhaps, or some such.
Maybe. I think the strangeness is more meant for a longer game.
Yeah.
But
that
I
way.
mean, even the one-shot thing does say, like, invoke the strangeness, so
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So we can use it as much or as little as we want to, I suppose.
True enough. Whatever feels right.
All right. And I think there's one more setting element, the campers. Should I just blow through that
That's
one?
all you. Yeah, go for it.
The campers are a diverse body of fools, fiends, and toadies who love nothing more than to get up to terrible mischief and vex your existence. And you love every single one of them oh so much. The campers are young and full of confusion, but are also always capable of more than you'd expect. The campers are capable of helping you and each other, but can never understand the stakes of the lindworm. The campers are a group of kind souls. They desire freedom, autonomy, space to make mistakes, parental guidance, wisdom from elders, fun, jokes, and drama. The counselor never begins with the campers and should avoid picking them up. We don't have the counselor, so screw you, counselor.
Yeah.
Tips. Create lovable campers who, even at their worst, are relatable and reveal their anxieties and their capacities. Be helpful when expected to be useless, but fail when it is reasonable to fail. Play, fight, bicker, run around, have feelings, and be honest. Ask compelling questions and build on the answers others give. Pick up when the campers speak up as a group. A camper should have their voice heard, or the air is warm and it feels right. Give away when you cannot understand why the kids are this way right now, and you want to talk to a camper. And then there are some things to choose, but I'm not going to choose them now. You choose them whenever you make a camper, which is one of the moves that this setting element can do. So I think that's all of the setting elements.
Well, it says to choose for each camper. It says choose 2 genders, one from each column.
Yeah, so whenever we bring a camper into the game,
okay, so whenever
we choose one of those for each.
Gotcha. We also have what's called a Sparks table, which is prompts for, I think, personality. So I think we should use that too. I think it's whenever you're supposed to use it whenever you create an NPC of any kind. I think campers should be included in that. So this game, for the listeners, uses drawing cards from like a 52 card playing deck. And so we'll use that to determine that when it comes up.
Yep. So each of us should, if we haven't already, pick up a setting element to have at the beginning of the game. So I know, Freeman, you chose the lake, but you're not actually supposed to start with the lake.
I'm not allowed to choose it, yeah.
So put that down.
I would like to.
Sorry.
Freeman, put it down. Freeman, put it. I see it in your hand. Put it down.
That
I
makes
would
great
like
audio.
to pick up the lake. I would like to pick up the lake.
Lake for Cam. I believe, Scott, you're supposed to start with the magic. It's recommended anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gabe, do you have one you prefer?
I'll say campers.
You're going to take the campers. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take the field.
Sounds good. So now that we all have those, we are going to make the camp. So I think we're just going to be using just drawing on Foundry. Is that correct?
We've got a sort of corkboard set up here to draw on.
Okay. So we're going to go down the list, and if somebody wants to draw one of these, you can. To start off, let's come up with a name for the camp, unless you all want to do the name last, once we've figured out everything about the camp first.
The only name I have on top of my head is Camp Who's It's What's It.
Camp Noisy Wings.
Scott, you got a suggestion?
I don't like either, and I think that we should wait till the end once we made the camp, and then
Camp Whatchamacallit.
All right, well, let's wait till the end then.
Camp Scott should fuck up.
If we want to come back to Camp Who's He What's It once we figured everything else out, that's our prerogative.
Camp No Mustaches.
Then who would like to draw the field at the center of the camp?
I'm not drawing anything. My drawing skills are awful.
Actually, sorry. Whoever has the field is supposed to draw that. Sorry. If you have the field, the lake, or the woods, you're the one who goes and draws those.
Well, that actually ends up being perfect because I've put a little thing on the map here for fun. There's a little animated grass, and I'm just going to leave that in the center as the field for my drawing.
That works. All right, so that's the field at the center of the camp.
clearly loved.
Then I guess, Cam, if you want to draw the lake, and it doesn't have to be detailed, you could just...
Yeah. I'm just curious
Draw a
why the
circle,
field is still smoking, Freeman.
I'm working on it,
It
okay?
caught fire!
It's well trodden, okay?
Yep.
There you go. I drew a lake.
You should be able to.
So you got the lake over to the southwest.
The lake is a
the
perfect
southwest.
circle.
It is a perfect circle.
It's a man-made lake.
The fire pit is one of the options. Freeman has already put a fire pit on the map, so I guess that's there. The oldest tree in the woods. Nobody has the woods, so Scott, would you like to draw the woods?
Yeah.
Give us your best tree.
Where do you figure the woods is at? Does the crafter hang out in the woods a lot, would you say?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe it
in
should
and
be
out
near
of
the
woods.
lake then.
Maybe it's between the lake and the fields.
Since I saved your ass once.
Like, you have to go between the fields and the lake, or you have to go... the woods is between the fields and the lake.
Well, I've already started drawing it.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay, so it's on the other side
it
of the
looks
ground.
like a Guy Fieri
pit.
flame shirt, and it's fucking rad as fuck. It's fucking
great.
rad as fuck.
It is great, actually. How did you draw that?
He's so talented.
So we've got the forest in the northeast, the lake to the southwest, the field right in the middle, and the fire pit between the field and the woods. And then I guess I'll do the bunks.
Yeah.
I'm going to put the bunks between the field and the lake.
Ooh, I like it.
I do.
Whoever's doing that fill, toss some brown fill on the tree.
Brown fill on the tree. I got you,
Yeah,
Doug.
you're doing great.
You're doing great, Freeman.
Can you draw one more canopy? I think it needs a third canopy in the center there. This is the best audio ever. We have to release a screenshot of this.
I mean, yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
All right,
So right now, listeners at home, Scoot is drawn another canopy, and it is rad.
It's rad. It's rad as hell.
Truly.
There you go.
I'm pretty sure the 5 things that we just drew are supposed to represent the 5 setting elements, not counting the strangeness. I think the magic is supposed to be the fire pit. The field is the field, the campers are the thing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Gotcha.
Anyway, so now that we've done the setting elements, each player is going to choose one of the following. I'm going to read a list. Each of you, if one of them sounds good, shout it out, and then go ahead and draw it. So the list is as follows. The nurse's cabin, the creek with mud castles, the performing stage, the field everyone dreams about, the best stargazing field, which is a different field from the field everybody dreams about, the sneaking path, the hidden picnic bench, the petroglyph boulders, the swamp full of mosquitoes, the path covered in cairns, the mushroom log, the secret kissing grove, and the abandoned stone wall.
Abandoned stone wall.
Oh, I love that one. That's a good
I'm
one.
going
ahead and draw that
petroglyph
wherever.
stones.
Petroglyph stones. Nice.
I'm going to choose the hidden picnic bench.
Hidden picnic bench. Okay. That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Where are you putting the stone wall?
I got you.
Oh, I see it down there. Nice.
So the hidden picnic bench is out in the woods. There's like a little clearing where there's a picnic bench that, I don't know, kids go to probably drink, I imagine.
Smoke ciggies.
Sure.
Clove cigarettes, though.
So it looks like Scott is drawing the petroglyph boulders on the other side of the lake.
Yeah, across. So you got the cabins, then the lake, and then the petroglyph stones are on the other side.
I'm gonna be honest, Scott. Like, your sense of aesthetics is spot on, because, like, imagine walking out of your cabin and looking across a lake, and you just see these stones on the other side, like, just fucking, like, chef's kiss, bro. Like, you're killing it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Are those maybe like, is the other side of the lake just like a cliff, and maybe the petroglyphs are set into the cliff?
Yeah,
I like that. Yeah,
I
absolutely.
like that a lot.
Cool.
And it's like something that you have to go, like it's like a mission to get there, kind of like you have to sneak away. It's not really part of the camp.
Or like it's an all-day thing to get there, just because of how far away it is.
Oh, I mean, I would say that like the camp probably the counselors maybe once every year make sure that everyone gets a chance to go as a group. Like kids trying to sneak over there all the time, and that at Tobin is not okay with that because the lake is dangerous, and that's like edge of the camp, you know? The lake and everything and the whole surroundings, like it's not okay. Not without supervision.
There you go.
And stone wall, yeah. Sorry.
The stone wall's over to the southeast. And then Freeman, did you draw one as well?
I didn't. Sorry, you went with the hidden picnic bench?
Yep.
I'm going to go with this swamp full of mosquitoes. That actually makes the journey over there that much more dangerous.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, okay.
As a person from Houston and Texas, get fucked on. I hate you. This sucks. This was a beautiful campsite.
It's on the edge of the camp, though, right? It's like it's not part of. It's not like.
I feel like you don't know how mosquitoes work, but okay.
Oh, I do. But they're not strangers up here. They're not strangers up here.
Really? Okay. Never mind.
Oh, we get
I'll
lots
shut
of them in the
fuck up
summer.
then.
So it was that you have to go through the swamp in order to get to the hidden picnic bench. Is that it?
Oh, to the cliff.
To the boulders, I'd say.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I misunderstood.
Yeah.
Because I saw there's like sparkles. I thought that's what you were.
Well, actually, I feel like that's not spreading out the camp very well. So I almost want to recant that now.
I mean, there's more stuff to.
Oh, you put the picnic bench next to the woods, eh?
Yeah, the picnic bench is secret behind the secret tree. The magic tree.
Gotcha.
There you go.
I just want to say, gang, our camp is fucking awesome. I would go here and get murdered here.
Good.
I'd get murdered.
Cool.
Maybe I'll change it then. Maybe I'll change it to.
Maybe over by my stone wall.
I want to go something that's a little more to the northwest
Oh, okay.
to spread ourselves out a bit. And let's call it the stargazing field.
Oh, okay. You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So up to the northwest, there's like a field that there's just no trees around, so it's
Yeah,
a good distance from
like
everything else.
naturally really just like short grass and just easy to like lay down and stare up.
Sure.
And maybe it's just like over like the crest of a hill a little bit so that all the cabins and the light from the camp just fades away as you like crest the hill.
Yeah.
And here's a question that maybe we'll want to answer when we come up with a name for it, or we can answer it now. What era is this game taking place in? Is it modern day? Is it like, are there smartphones? That sort of thing.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because I was just thinking, like, how is light pollution as big of an issue as it is nowadays, and so on.
Let's just go with the 80s.
Okay.
80s always feels right, doesn't it?
Sure.
Or 90s, I don't know. Maybe 90s
No,
is
I'm here for it.
An important thing is, I don't know what summer camp is like nowadays.
Right?
That is the big problem. But like, I like personally late 90s, early 2000s, where there's the potential of a cell phone, but it is very, very unlikely.
It's reserved for the rich kids.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they are rich kids. We'll get to that in a minute. So now that we've all chosen each of those, as a group, we're going to choose 2 things from the following list: Camp Cat, Courageous Leaders, Culture of Honesty, Economic Prosperity, Minimal Camper Drama, Long Administrative Memory, Protected Property, Easy Access to Public Transportation, and Understanding Parents. So we could be a rich kid camp.
I don't like
We
that.
could be.
I don't like it at all.
I don't really.
That's 3 votes no, Gabe. Shut it
We're
down.
a working man's summer camp.
We've got
working
understanding parents.
I like understanding parents because that means that we can get up to shit and it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah,
And-
like
and they
we
trust
caught little
us.
Jimmy. We caught little Jimmy drinking some beers out of the lake. It's okay. He's just
Kids will be kids.
Right. Yeah.
boys will be boys.
Okay.
Boys.
So we got understanding
Boys.
parents. Long administrative memory. I'm not saying I want this, but like that could be. We've got records of stuff going back, so like if we wanted to
Yeah.
involve stuff from.
Oh, that could
I'm
be
okay with that
fun.
one, too.
That does
I'm
give
not
us.
like-
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it too because I've been here for a while, and actually I think one of the things that only the people that have been here for a while know is that Tobin kind of wants to own this place one day.
Oh snap! Okay.
Tobin is like he feels a bit stuck here, but like has kind of come to terms with it and wants to maybe call it his own and buy it.
Okay. So
Lofty goals
so
for a 16-year-old.
A 16-year-old on a lifeguard at a summer camp salary.
I'm actually probably like 20. I think I'm 20.
Are you old?
Not a kid. Yeah.
So is that in favor of long administrative memory?
I'm in favor of it, yeah.
Here, here.
Awesome. Let's go for it.
Hey, can we all say our ages now that we know that Freeman's 20? Or sorry,
Oh, boy.
Tobin?
Tobin is 20.
I'm 18 or 19.
I'm going to say...
Guys, you're like a year behind me, right?
15? Like, how old do you have to be a counselor? 16?
Probably
I'd say.
16.
I
would
mean,
say.
yeah, because you can drive.
Yeah. Okay. I'll say
think
16 then.
Okay, and here's my only comeback to the game. Is because, like, the Fresh Blood is supposed to have been somebody that's been here longer than some administrators. Maybe you are older, and you're just kind of an awkward duck. I don't know.
No?
Yeah, it's possible.
Okay.
16 is a good
like,
age, though, for,
yeah.
like, Fresh Blood.
Yeah.
That fits the
I'll go
archetype.
with 16 then.
And I'm going to go
Your voice is still
17.
cracking, by the way. Oh, jeez, guys.
Here's the thing. I'm not going to have to put an affect in my voice to make that
Yeah,
happen.
it'll be all right. Sorry, I went over you there, Scott. How old are you?
17.
17. Okay.
So what it seems like is Tobin is out of high school, and the rest of us are in high school, and maybe Cotton would have just graduated, actually, if he's 18 to 19.
Yeah, I think that Cotton, this is like, in my mind, like Cotton, this is his last year of like childhood before he maybe goes off to college as an athlete. And so he's like just trying to have like one last farewell to childhood, farewell to youth before being thrust into the real world. Or maybe he didn't do well enough in sports to get a scholarship or anything and wasn't smart enough. And so like this is his last hurrah before he just goes and works in the mill with his dad or something.
I was going to say until he just gets involved with the military and gets shipped off to Afghanistan.
Oh, so we're in America.
Sure.
This camp is in America. Okay, cool.
If it's early 2000s, yeah.
I don't want to role play in that dumpster fire.
This is getting a bit too real. Okay, a couple more things to come up with for the camp. I'm going to read a list. Each of us is going to detail one of these things. Where the fire pit used to be, where the frogs used to sing, where the fairy houses used to be built, where the path used to go, where you used to sneak away to watch the sunrise, where you realized you weren't straight, where the oldest cabins are, where the witch was spotted, where kids kissed when you were young, where you confessed your Hollywood. What in the world? Where you confessed your childhood crush. I'm sorry. And where the great battles of youth took place. So each of us is going to detail one of those on the map, I guess. If you want to verbally give some details about it too, you can.
So verbally, we used to have a path that led to the abandoned stone wall.
Okay.
But the borders of the camp shifted. And it's now currently out of bounds to the campers.
Okay.
So would you say it maybe went by the tree and then south, or...
Yeah, it went from
maybe
the field past the campfire to the tree. Or wait, isn't the bench supposed to be hidden though?
Yeah, it's like in the woods.
I mean, kind of,
think.
We're assuming the largest tree here is in the woods, right?
Yeah.
Assuming, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Just double checking. So Cam, you're saying that there used to be
the
a
abandoned
trail.
stone wall.
Okay.
Used to be the borders of the camp, but due to budget cuts, they had to sell off some of the land, and so the trail no longer goes there, right? Because it's supposed to be a trail that doesn't exist anymore, right?
I drew this trail. What do you think? It
Where
goes
the path used to go, yeah.
It goes out of bounds there.
Yeah,
Is that okay?
I like it. I like that. Yeah,
Sure.
That's perfect.
Here's an idea. Let me pitch this idea to you all. Where the oldest cabins are. What if the oldest cabins are actually on the other side of the old stone wall, and that's where the camp used to be centered, and then they eventually like moved the rest of the camp over to the west, and maybe that's where all of the administrative stuff is. They've got records and records and records, just in
Gabe.
boxes back in one of the old cabins.
I like
Gabe,
it.
You son of a bitch! I'm in.
So you're saying that's where the administrative stuff is, or used to be?
That's where the oldest records are currently kept.
Okay. So they still use this old building as an archive for when they need to. Like at the end of every year,
This hoard.
the records get shoved in there, but no one goes in beforehand.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, they're not really keeping track of anything.
Yeah. Yeah, like whatever records happen to be left over after the end of the summer.
Right.
What page is all this information on? I just want to look at that list again.
25. Page 25.
Yeah, I forgot to put that in my build here.
Jeez, Freeman. Could
sorry.
you do a little bit of work next time?
You thoughtless
so
motherfucker.
sorry.
Like, what are you doing? Why
I
do we
definitely
pay
didn't
you?
put hours of work into this.
No, I get it, and I am thankful.
Freeman, you did an absolutely amazing job. Like, I would be reticent as a player if I did not give my GM shit, even though this is a GM-less game.
No, that's fine. No, I'm here for it. I'm here for it. As I like to give my players shit too, and so if I can't take it back, then it's not fun.
You should take it back, though. You say some very mean things, okay? I just want you to know you should take some of it back.
Yeah, but Scott's not even really a person, so it doesn't matter.
Wow!
No, I know. I'm just...
Really, all of us are the GM, so that means you can give anybody shit.
Yeah. Scott either didn't hear what I said, or he's just like honed in on his anger
He's
right
busy.
now.
He's busy reading. He's busy
Okay.
Yeah, I was
trying
reading-
to be good at this game to give our audience a good audio representation, Freeman. Not all of us
Yeah.
are out here just doing bits and banter, all right? Some of us are trying to play this game for real.
That's
Wow, I'm
goddamn right. And
Not
I'm
used to
happy that
Cam being
you
on
said
that
that
side of the argument.
because I am picking my thing, and it's where the witch is.
Where the witch was.
Where the witch was
spotted.
Where the witch was spotted.
Oh.
And so basically,
Where which
to the
witch is?
north of the cliffs,
Oh,
with the petroglyphs
okay.
on it, there is an abandoned like log cabin that's clearly from like 100 years ago. That just is ramshackle. The roof is caved in. It's all fucked up, and it's definitely off limits. And it's kind of part of how the kids are always trying to sneak out and go see the petroglyphs. Another piece of that is while you're over there, only the bravest kids go to the cabin.
Okay.
And going inside is the craziest.
I have an idea to go along with that.
Yeah.
Maybe it actually used to be pretty easy to get to the petroglyphs. There's like a path that just goes straight there, but then the witch was spotted along that path, and now it's just an unspoken rule: you don't take that path. Anyone that wants to see the petroglyphs has to go a much less safe route because it doesn't take you by the witch.
a much less safe or much less direct.
Yeah, maybe much less direct. Like, let's say that the path is a little like maybe there's a mudslide or something like that that washed out a bit of the path, but it's been blamed on the witch.
Yeah, the official reason is that it's unsafe.
Yeah.
And maybe it is unsafe, but everybody knows it's because
It's the
that's
witch.
where they saw the
Obviously. Yeah, goes without
witch.
saying.
Okay. So has everybody chosen one of those from the list?
No, I still have not. I was busy playing.
Damn it, Freeman.
It's all right. There's one more thing that we have to decide as a group after this. So.
Yeah.
So did we decide where the fire pit used to be? Oh no, that is one of these. Oh, okay.
That's one of them if you want.
Shit, because I was thinking where the Great Battles of Youth took place ought to be where the fireplace used to be. Where the frogs used to sing. Maybe just compounding the witch thing. Where the frogs used to be really, really plentiful over in that area, and something happened to the population, and they just sort of abandoned the area by the petroglyph boulders. And so there's a rumor that continues to spread that the witch is a frog-eating witch.
Okay.
And it is loves the taste of frogs, but also children. As everyone's minds and imaginations get a little carried away.
She turns children into frogs and then eats them.
Yes, exactly.
Damn it.
Exactly.
Somebody get this man a movie budget.
It's just one of those things that kids come up with that's so impractical. Why would you do?
Because kids don't taste good, but she still hates them.
Yeah.
I guess.
God damn it.
It's so obvious.
Yeah. All right. So
Amazing.
that was that list. Now, one more thing we have to decide as a group. What happened last time?
No.
So something bad happened last year. Or I guess last time, maybe it wasn't last year. It was sometime recently. Something happened. And our options are half the camp danced into the lake and woke up freezing. Flayed animals roamed the woods.
Oh,
One of your friends died.
fuck.
The cops showed up and shut everything down. Each of you got a scar in the same place on your faces. Or no one remembers, it's been too long.
I'm a fan of cop or scar, but I'm open to suggestions.
If the cops showed up, I feel like because we chose that the parents are understanding. But if the cops showed up, maybe they're understanding, but now, because of last time, they're less trusting.
Okay.
My other option would be the everyone danced at the lake and woke up freezing, which would really put Tobin on edge this year.
Scott, what you got?
Really on
I
edge.
was leaning towards the scar or one of your friends died.
Gabe.
I was going to say either one of your friends died or the scar. So I would say not the cops. The reason I would say not the cops is because if the cops get involved, I feel like there's
Parents not
less of a...
understanding. Yeah.
It's less of a Lovecraftian horror. It's like, oh no, something like the cops got involved. So like it's a real thing. If
Okay.
if the cops get involved, there's less of a supernatural element, or at least it feels that way.
They could be cultists,
Right.
but yeah, I agree with where you're
Well,
going
I think
with
we
this.
got three.
Sure.
We got
three
people said
scars.
scar.
Yeah, 3% scar. I see what you're saying, though, Gabe. Though it could be that the cops don't believe something supernatural happened, but they still
suppose.
arrived. But yeah, we've got 3 votes for scar, so I think that's a winner.
Can I put something out here, and feel free to throw this back because I don't want to be exclusive, but I'm thinking that 3 of us were camp counselors last time. What if the 3 of us had the scar, but the new
The fresh
blood
blood doesn't.
didn't have the scar?
Okay.
Fresh
'Cause,
blood
I mean-
lacking the
Okay.
scar. Unless the fresh blood got the scar, and that helped us accept them as a
Yeah.
counselor.
True. Yeah.
Maybe. What if I didn't get the scar, but this year when I came back to camp, I had the scar?
Oh,
Ooh, I
that's
like
fucking,
that.
That is sick. Yeah, no, I like that. I
Oh,
like that
you
a
gotta
lot.
I like
do
that.
some
Now-
other
now that
means
I'm a
it's, like,
counselor.
eerie.
Because it works on a couple levels. Because like we might be like, oh, this motherfucker just gave himself the scar to like fit in, or it could be something supernatural and it fucking. Oh no, I love that game. That is a fucking yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
What
I'm here
if
for
what
it.
if that was the conversation that Dan and Cam, what's your character's name again? Cotton
yeah.
McCoy.
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
that's when you have the conversation of like, you don't have to try so hard to fit in.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But maybe misunderstanding the
But
situation.
misunderstanding the situation. Yeah,
though. Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know.
I think one of my
I
weak
love that.
moves is like misunderstand a situation or something.
Yeah,
Classic fresh blood.
No, sorry. I've tried to explain to a camper and get it all wrong is what I was thinking of.
yeah. No, I had
Nice.
misunderstand the
Close enough.
situation as my weak move, and that's why I was trying to lean into
Oh, okay,
that
okay.
already out the
nice.
gate. Like, yeah.
There you go. Well, hey,
So-
I say you can start off with a token if you want.
Oh, sweet.
Since, I mean, you
yeah.
did
Nice.
one of the weak moves. Okay. Cool.
Why not?
So that's that.
So does that mean
think-
we got our scars last summer?
Yes.
I guess, yeah.
All right. And where are the scars?
Oh, good question.
We all have blown up, deviated septums. No.
I don't like that.
Just to lean into the moon, we have a crescent moon over one of our eyebrows, or like
Ooh,
in our
okay.
eyebrow.
I like that. I was gonna say something that looked kind of like a teardrop underneath one of our eyes, but I fuck with the moon too.
The moon, yeah, let's do the moon.
I just to like tie it together, I think that the moon as a scar, like a crescent moon somewhere on our face, and I'm open to suggestions here. Like for me, it's either like right above the eyebrow or like somewhere on the cheek.
I think right like on the temple area would be cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
that could be cool. Yeah. No, I like it like
I've got like a
curling
little
around
scar
the
right by
eyebrow.
my left eye already, so I kind of feel it.
Oh.
You feel seen?
Wait a minute, Freeman, what happened to you
What
last
happened
year?
to you last year at the summer camp?
I know
Then-
what you did last summer.
is actually me running into a table as a kid.
Let me throw out another little twist. What if it's that we each have a slightly different scar? Each one is like a different phase of the moon.
Love it. Yeah,
Love
fucking send that shit right
each
now.
each one that we got like bigger, like whatever happened, they got bigger and bigger each time. But they just like
So mine is just like a circle.
Okay, yeah, yours is the freshest and the biggest.
Yeah.
I dig that.
So is it like
wait,
it was like
real
a
quick, what are the phases? Like, hang on. I should know this off the top of my head, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, because there'd be 5. Because there'd be.
Well, we can have 4. It's fine.
Oh wait, no, it's
Well,
4.
there's also
There's
other
more than
people,
5
other
this
other
time.
counselors.
There are other counselors. So
Yeah, there's
Okay. Sure.
waxing,
Waning,
waning.
new,
Man, there's they're kind of weird.
Full.
Yeah,
none.
Oh, well, so there would be 5.
it's like first quarter, third quarter, waxing gibbous.
I think that I would like waxing crescent, and it's like next to my right eyebrow.
Okay, and I think I have waning crescent.
I'll just say I have a crescent. I won't.
Could do the full moon.
Then okay, yeah. I'll say
Well,
I have a.
there's the gibbous or gibbous. It's like the 2/3 full,
Okay.
which is a little more believable as a scar, I think.
Yeah,
rather
so
than a perfect circle.
it's not a perfect circle, but yeah, it's like almost a circle. And if you
Okay.
were to compare it to the moon, yeah, it's like 75% of a full moon.
What, do we think this happened? Like it was like a series of just like mundane accidents that happened in a row, and it just kind of like got.
No,
a bit
I
spooky?
think we just have them. We
Yeah,
just
I
don't
think
know.
we woke up
don't
with them
know.
and don't know how we got them.
And we're like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm cut. What happened? And it
No
turns into
cut.
a scar.
Just,
No cut.
Just scar.
Just scar.
Okay.
Like it doesn't even
Okay.
bleed.
Weird.
It's just we woke up like this, flawless.
That's creepy. I
Okay.
don't like that at all.
I think that our camp name should be somewhat moon related then.
Oh, okay.
Camp waxing and waning.
Camp lycanthropic. No.
Could be like Camp Gibbous or something.
Camp Gibbous works. Hang on.
Camp Wayne.
Camp
Named
Moonlight.
after the named
It
after
could be
the
Camp
founder.
Charon. Camp Charon or Charon. What's the Greek god of the moon? Is it Charon? Charon?
Oh, I think it's pronounced Charon. Yeah,
Charon. Okay.
Charon.
Charon. I like
Oh,
Charon
like
because otherwise it's Charon. And,
Charon.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's
Charon.
also the boatman of the River Styx.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. There's a lot. I like it.
Boom.
Charon. Done.
Alliteration and everything.
I do my best.
Let me just make sure because I typed in Greek god of the moon while you're asking that, and it came up with Selene.
I think that
yeah.
Charon is just a moon already, which is maybe
Oh, okay.
That
the
is
moon
yeah,
of, like,
it's one-
Mars.
the moon of
Charon is the
Pluto.
largest of Pluto's 5 moons.
It's a Greek
There you
name
go.
meaning fierceness. That is also the name of one of Pluto's moons. Yep.
Okay, I mean it could be because it is a moon.
Yeah.
I
don't
fuck with it. I like it.
And
know.
we got
Let's do
Stargazer
fierceness
Field.
and
Totally
the
legit.
fucking undertaking sticks. Like I just think it kind of works.
I love it.
Sure. All right, so we've drawn the map. We've drawn everything on there. Now I'm going to read the section about the lindworm. The lindworm is the monstrosity that haunts our summer camp. It is the bane of our existence and will destroy everything we've built if we're not careful. It is the trauma of history, the collective pain of a cruel society, and the violence inflicted upon the marginalized and the vulnerable. It is generally around 10 feet tall, which kind of goes against what the last paragraph was about. It is generally around 10 feet tall, with arms like tree branches, papery flesh, and a mouth full of too many teeth. It is a shapeshifter and will steal people's skin after flaying them alive. At the beginning of each session, someone in the group must ask the space you're in if the lindworm is there, and if it would like to play. Give it around 30 seconds to reply. I don't know if I want to give it 30 seconds, but let's take a moment, and I shall ask the space, Lindworm, are you here and would you like to play?
I knew someone was going to do it.
I was really hoping that my dog in the basement would have like made a noise or something.
I'm sorry, I know we're not supposed to RP as the Lindworm, but I can help myself.
It's all right. You have
knew
just
someone was
brought
gonna do it.
a demon into the game, but
Thanks.
you know it happens.
Scoot.
If it isn't there, a player is secretly chosen to act for the Lindworm for the session. Do this silently. So we have the game's meant to be played in person. We're playing remotely, so Freeman has come up with a way to facilitate this. So we will do that. And it will
Solution.
most likely not end up in the actual episode.
Yeah, I'm going to secretly and randomly pass a card to each of you in Foundry in your own respective decks. They will be face down when they arrive.
Sure. And while you're doing that, I'm just going to read the rest of the Lindworm section.
Okay, sure.
No player role plays as the Lindworm. The chosen player discovers the Lindworm's actions through a deck of cards. When the players invite the Lindworm to act, all players close their eyes. The chosen player channels the Lindworm and looks at the top 3 cards of the deck. The channeling player chooses one of the cards, places it as the Lindworm sees fit, and puts the other 2 on the bottom of the deck. Then they close their eyes and knock on the table, or whatever we decide to do. It is up to everyone to interpret the meaning of the card based on the action tables in the book. For example, if the Lindworm's card is the 3 of diamonds, the cues are biting at skin, anxiety, long scrape marks on a tree, and the card sits on a specific player's character sheet, then it is clear that the Lindworm's action centers on that player character. Players should interpret the Lindworm's play as brutally as possible, building from some or all of the card's cues. Sometimes cards will appear in specific places on the map, or engage with the space in other ways. Sometimes the actions of the Lindworm can be explained as the actions of the strangeness. That's okay, life rarely ties together neatly. If a player uses a strong move, they may soften the Lindworm's action. This doesn't remove the consequences, but allows you to redirect them. If the Lindworm's action would kill someone, and that action is mitigated, someone must still die. And one final thing, never roleplay as the Lindworm, no matter what. Scott. It does not say that in the rules. I added that part.
Oh, no, I read Scott. It's right there in the PDF. It says Scott.
It is right there.
I
Oh my
saw it too. I
goodness.
saw it too.
I promise I will never do it again.
Sorry, the cards, you may have covered it, but there is an order in which the Lindworm kills, too. It's like animals first, and then adults, and then kids, and then the counselors or the PCs.
Yeah. Well, yeah, sorry. There are some tips for interpreting the Lindworm's actions. The Lindworm enjoys playing with its food. The Lindworm avoids hearts cards unless it has no choice. Hearts being generally the
So when we
least
draw
detrimental
three, if there are all hearts, you have to choose a heart, but if there are no hearts, you're not supposed to choose one.
Yes. And spades are the worst generally, but because we're doing a one-shot, we've actually taken the spades out of the deck.
That's right, yeah.
For this game, the Lindworm prefers choosing cards with the diamond symbol on them.
Okay.
The Lindworm has no goals or desires beyond making people hurt. This is just a game to it. The Lindworm first kills animals, then adults, then children, then finally the characters, always in that order. Ask nothing, allow the cards to speak and destroy. The Lindworm is infallible and unrelatable.
Cool.
Lindworm be fucked.
Yeah, so let's figure out who's the Lindworm.
Well,
It's Scott.
it's a secret.
We know it's Scott.
So everyone's got a face-down card in their pile on Foundry. You can flip it over, see what you got. If you have the Queen of Spades, keep it to yourself.
Does everybody understand the card that they were dealt?
I got it.
Yes, I'm good.
Dude, I love our camp.
Yeah,
pretty sweet
I think
camp.
it's pretty cool.
Pretty sweet camp. I didn't expect an old archive administration building. It's so fun.
I love it. No, I think it's perfect.
It's so funny, yeah.
Yeah, I think this is like I would play a game of just this. You know what I mean? Like there is more to the game,
Yeah,
of course.
Just
Hopefully
keep building
the rest
it.
of the game
Just
is
keep
also
building
really
it.
fun. But
yeah, what was that game you told us about before, where you just like build a world and then it gets destroyed again?
Dawn of Worlds. Dawn of Worlds is basically this, but you're building a campaign world.
Yeah,
I'm in.
You're building the history of it. We need to do that one time.
So really,
We
yeah, if you
definitely
ever
need
want
do
to,
it.
if you ever want to do it, I am down. It's
Let's
so much
do it.
fun, and it's so quick to learn how to play.
Yeah.
And then if you want to, you can play a game in that
Imagine if
world.
we just kept building this off tables, and that's how our characters died, was based off of that. So fun.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, let's play.
All right, cool. So after like 2 hours of recording, we finally reached the part where we can actually play the game.
Boo! Let's go back and make more characters.
I mean, we could.
Start over.
This has been a collaboration between Uncharted North and Interparty Conflict. For more information, check the show notes at unchartednorth.ca.